Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Ooh, my speakers are being very weird tonight, guys. What is up, everyone? How y'all doing today? My speakers are being a little weird. I'm hoping,
Hello there.
ooh, I'm hoping a reboot later on will fix that, but it doesn't sound good. How's everybody doing? I missed you guys last week. Everybody having a good week? What are y'all getting into? Just looking through. Let me see who is here. I'm just going bottom to top, guys. So give me a shout out so I don't miss you. What's up, Marco? How's it going? Grom in the house. How you doing? Jay Dizzle. What's up, brother? How you doing? Sean's here. What's going on? Chris, how you doing? Mike's in the house. Hello, Jim. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good. Kathleen, vacation was relaxing. It was very relaxing. It went by a little fast, but the weather was good. Um, the first day that we got down there was super windy, and the canopy was like struggling, man. I had to really weigh down the anchors on the canopy, but after that, it was almost like little to no wind. The water was really calm, super warm. I got in the water a lot. Not too much sun. I did stay up under the canopy. I'd spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours out in the sun, and then I would get under the canopy just to make sure I didn't get too much sun out there. And I kept reapplying the sunscreen, so that was the main plan there. Let me look over here. It might be a little bit easier for me. Oh, Jay Dizzle, you took off Friday. Good for you, man. That's awesome. I hope you have a nice, slow, long weekend. I forgot that some companies are closed on Monday. Grom got himself a Demco Armenian 4-clip point for new knife day this past Saturday. Very nice, sir. Very nice. It was nice, Mike. It was really nice. It was good to get away, get a little vacation, get a little R&R, spend some time with the family. I really enjoyed it a ton. Hey, Knife Fest, how you doing?
Hello there.
Man, my speakers sound rough. It does that every once in a while. It does, and of course I'm out of the warranty now. It's been a year. Knight's Edge in the house. If you guys haven't checked out Knight's Edge channel, definitely go over, take a look, and if you like the content, consider subscribing. I try to pop in and see him on Saturdays when I get a chance. It's hard to do it every Saturday, but he goes live on Saturday mornings. Lots of stuff came in too. Oh, you went? That's awesome, man. Did you run into anybody that you know that you see in the chats? Or did you already coordinate with them before you got up there? That's awesome. Oh, nonetheless, man, time off is time off. Time off is time off. Is it because the speaker's up loud? No, it's not even turned up loud. I'm not really sure. That audio isn't coming through too loud for y'all, is it? I know I had that problem once before. Got some new stuff in. I got some stuff that I bought. I got some stuff coming via pass around, and I got some stuff over there, over there, that's on the cutting block that is up for grabs. And I'm going to be doing some real bro prices on them too, guys. So, hey, Ron, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. What's up, Bo? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm sure I'm missing some folks. I'm sorry if I am. Chat is busy and hopping, and I really appreciate it. So, where do you guys want to start? You want me to finish talking a little bit about vacation? Do you want to get into the knives that I'm reviewing, the knives that I'm selling? You guys let me know in the chat, and we'll start wherever you want. And I guess in the meanwhile, while you tell me what you'd want to do, I will finish talking about the vacation. So, it was really nice. We always try to explore when we go to the island for a little bit. Emerald Isle, North Carolina, if you're not familiar. Um, nice. Militaw, good for you, man. That's awesome. Congrats. Militaw is a phenomenal knife. Which one did you end up going with? Chris says to start with the stuff I'm selling. Okay. Um, so we what did we check out? We checked out this place, this local dive. They call it the Fish Hut. And the way that it works is we had to wait a few minutes to get in there. It was like a 10-minute-ish wait. We got to the counter, you put your order in, they take your name, and then you go grab yourself a seat, and they kind of bring it out. There's a couple of places like that here locally like that. So I don't know if you know any restaurants like that. Brought it out. Food was great. My wife got a drink. She said it was really good. And then, we paid and we left. But that was the place that we checked out that we hadn't. And then there's this pizza place called Lazzaro's. And if you're in the States, or even if you're not, I would probably check out Google Lazzaro's in Emerald Isle and look at the Godfather, man. This pizza is ridiculous how big it is. It would be like if you took like two traditional large pizzas, maybe like a Costco pizza or something, and you put them together. I mean, it is enormous. The box, I can't even like on screen show you how large the pizza is. Anyway, we just got a couple of slices from there because my son had never gone and we wanted to take him there. And then most of the time we were cooking at home, either breakfast or grilling or anything like that. So Lazzaro's with an L. Lazzaro's Pizza. L-A too. It's L-A Lazzaro's. Lazzaro. And the big pizza they're talking about is the Godfather. So I only saw one person jump in on what to start with. Do y'all all agree? Start with the selling. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like if you're enjoying. Was he hey Fred, how you doing? Was he live earlier? I didn't get a notice for him going live, but usually he hits it up around 4 o'clock. Oh, and that reminds me, I got a bunch of stuff in that I'm coordinating. I'm gonna wait until we hit 7,000, and then I'm gonna showcase it. I made the mistake of showing one of the things off in the unboxing that are gonna be a part of the giveaway, but I'm saving the rest. I'm not gonna do that for the rest. So if everyone agrees, I'll start with items that'll be going up for sale, and then we'll roll into the new stuff this week, and then we'll just take a look around, do a little bit of shopping. All right, so I'm going to start with the stuff that is for sale, and I am going to start with my drop bear. I'm thinking of one of the other options out there, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one up for sale. This is the LC100, LC102N. I can already tell it's going to be a great show. LC200N blade steel, static washed, and wow, that is really bright. Let me turn that light down a little bit. I think my camera is geeking out. Let's see if that helped a little bit. Think you can still see me okay? Is that a little better? Man, it's still really showing up pretty bright. LC200N titanium, just a fantastic little knife. This is the first of one, two, three, four, five, six that are on the chopping block right now. Fell in love with the CJRB Largo this week. I know, and that happens sometimes. Honestly, Sean, I have more than on one occasion picked up a knife that's been out for a really long time just because there's so many models out there, so little funds, so little time. It's hard to get them all. And that definitely happens to me as well. Fred said at least one a day. That's right. And I try to make sure I stop in and check out a few. The next one that's for sale is going to be the Vero, Neuron. I think it's the Neuron. I'm blanking a little bit. This is M390 with fat carbon, but it also comes with two G10 scales. So this one here, I like it, and I was debating using my funds towards this for part of the giveaway, but I decided against it because I have something else that I think you all will like a little bit better in mind. But it is the double D10. And again, I'm going to bro price all of these. Just let me know who's interested in what, because I never really know, to be honest with you. But these are ones on the chopping block because I got stuff that's too similar to it that I carry in place of it. Hold on, my wife is texting. Let me just make sure she's okay. Oh, okay. She's just forwarding me. She's forwarding me something letting us know that our trash service, they're observing Monday, so they're not picking up on Monday, but they pick up for us Friday before, so I don't think it'll affect us. But the Neuron is on the chopping block. Next up, I'm going to be, and I'm sorry if I missed, if anybody said that they're interested, just say it again. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? Next up on the chopping block is going to be the Psyop. I do love this knife, and I almost pulled it back off because I love this one, but there are just some other things, honestly, in the inventory getting carried and or that I'm looking to pick up that'll be releasing soon. So, Psyop LMAX, this one's like basically new. I got this one after having the gunstock pattern one for a little while, and I do love the knife, but it's got to go. I'm not carrying it, and I don't like knives to stick around that I'm not carrying when they can help me fund other things that I can get and or create content on. So Vastid Psyop. Am I going through these too slow? I can get through them a little bit faster, and then I can cover them a little bit later. Next up is going to be the Wee Swiftfin. So the Swiftfin, I really like, large knife. I did strip the gold anno off of here and left the blue hues, and then I did the high voltage blurple on there for the backspacer and the pocket clip. These last two are riding on skiff bearings. I really like the action on this one. Great size. Ergonomically, it's very, very hand filling. Trying to do it in a way that you guys can see. So not a little knife, 20 CV. It's got hand rub satin finish. I was just waiting for it to catch up on there. And I really like the way the scale looks stripped. It's got these almost like a bark pattern to it. It's really, really pretty in person. Very stunning. 6 months. Who's got something 6 months? Oh, look at you, Betty. Congrats on 6 months. That is awesome. Thank you. Oh, my speaker sounds so good, man. That is awesome. Thank you. That did go by fast. Kudos to you and all my channel members out there. Really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Next up, I'm going to do one of my premium Kaiser sheepdogs. This one here is just plain Jane, nothing done to it. S35 VN, plain titanium, and just the pivot collar on it. It's got their static wash. There you go. You can see it now. Man, that light when I get up close, I might turn it down just a skosh more. I had it up for recording, but I'm far away for recording. Turn it down one more. Yeah, you can still see me good. Hopefully that helps. Take a little bit of shine out of that brightness, but really pretty. I would consider this, all of these are in really good condition. I don't think any of these have any substantial or any wear signs at all. Uh, is there something wrong with the sound effects, Casey? I guess if, is it, are they not coming through or are they too loud? Yeah, I didn't need another one. I really didn't need another one. And I'm like I said, I'm going to do some good prices. People can just reach out to me and let me know what they want. And then I picked up. I had pre-ordered this. This is the RR3 Knife Standards RR3. This one here in Vanex Super Clean, belt satin finish, orange peel, and it's frost, right? J Dizzle, frost carbon fat carbon. I think that's what it's called. This one's got the frost on it. This one's like bug out sized. Great gents carry all arounder. This one also has, yeah, this one has skiffs on it as well, so it'll come with the skiffs on there. Just me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't notify me that he went live. It usually does a good job of notifying me, but maybe I missed it. Hey, Stacy, how you doing?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. And I think that, yeah, that is everything that is going to be on the chopping block. What I'll do, um, if you're interested in that, just hit me up. Let me know. You can say something in the comments or you can email me. Actually, probably email me so that it's first come, first serve. Okay, cool. I got that one right. Cool. Just hit me in the email. The email is in the description of the live stream. At least it should be. I did reuse one to get these set up pretty quick. The blade steel on the Sheepdog Chris is S35VN. I don't know if it'll focus that close, but we will go for it and see. S35VN. Can you see that? I can see it on mine, but I don't know if that shows up well for you. Man, like my biggest mistake when I make the decision to sell something is to sit here and handle it and fidget with it because I'm like, but yes, it's up for grabs. And then depending on what time we wrap up tonight, I may post it on the community page and put a price out there with everything. All right, so let's start with what's coming via the pass around. I think I'm going to go with this one first because this is a smaller audience that appears to be interested in this one. I have the Rosecraft Beaver Creek Barlow in this week, and this is cool. I thought it was going to be closer in size to the Lusahachi, but it's actually just a little bit smaller. It's having a really hard time with the mirror polish, but I love the gray smoked scales. They're beautiful. They look really nice in person. I don't know how well that'll come up through the video here. And walk and talk on this is pretty good. I would say it's consistent with what I have experienced from Rosecraft in the past. Hey, Leafy, what's going on? How you doing tonight?
Hello there.
And just in case I missed anyone, hello to everyone.
Hello there.
This is a, overarching hello. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having the opportunity for a nice long weekend too. Just in case I missed anyone, I apologize. I know it was only 1 week off. Actually, no, I took the Thursday before, so 2 weeks off. I'm a little out of practice, so I apologize for that. You've collected two or three more. It's a lot. I mean, it is one of my favorites. I think if this one sells, it's going to be. I'm selling a lot of these. You know, I think very cheap. I think I want to try to see if I want to cross clutch lock. Their clutch lock. I think I want to clutch lock one. I think that's the one I regret the most letting go. Um, I didn't really think about the fact that I got the two frame locks, so I'm letting the plain Jane one go. Covers. Okay. What are they, like a onlay? You guys need to keep me straight when I say this stuff wrong. The Heist is in this week. This is a very affordable Chinese-made premium option here. This one S35 G10 scales that have the knurling on them. I get a little too close there sometimes. And, you know, I always think Kershaw does really good blade geometry, puts a nice edge on there. They have definitely done a really solid job. This, I couldn't, if I were to pick this up and I were to pick up my drop bear and I were to deploy them, I would have a hard time without looking at the knife telling you which one is which. You'd be able to tell by the sound. The clutch lock, I feel like, has a unique click to it. Whereas the Kershaws are a little quieter, but I'm just saying, like, as far as how it feels in the hand. But this one, I really enjoyed checking this one out. I've had it for about a week, so probably after today, I'm going to go ahead and move the Rosecraft too. I'm going to go ahead and move it along. But they've definitely done a really, really good job, and the finish and everything on this is nice. A little small. I start to hang off the back, but I can get four fingers on it. So this is a nice, you know, one and done everyday EDC with a good lock mechanism, and they did a good job with the detent, and, you know, really good build quality on there, and a great price. You know, S35VN G10, regardless of how you feel about it, with the knurling on there, I think it was like 110, 120, something like that. The purple aluminum. Do they only have the purple aluminum, Stacy? I need to go and look. We may do that in a little bit. We may go look in a little bit. I'm not even like a quarter of the way into what came in this week, so we'll do that after this. It sounds like a mini blade show, Trevor. Casey, Fred's asking this question to you. I just want to make sure you see it while I move on. And then also in this week, the newest updated version of the Assassin with the crossbar lock and Nitro V. So this is an affordable, and then it's got that beautiful denim micarta blue jean material. Very nice, man. To me, I wasn't a huge fan of the Assassin, the button lock Assassin. I just didn't really like it. It didn't vibe with me. If you're really interested in all my thoughts, I would encourage you to check out the original video for that. But this is much, much better. This is like 150% better than my experience with the first one. Their clutch lock on here, man, that was a smart move. I would say they could also do their top liner lock on a lot of their knives. I think that would be a huge hit and would go over well. But this is nice. I really like this. This is a great lightweight all-arounder as well. Nitro V, they seem to be doing a good job. It's very comparable in performance to 14C28N. Takes a screaming good edge. Really easy to maintenance. Doesn't hold very well compared to like 154CM. You know, I'd say about half as good. But for the money, and if you're good about stropping it up after you use it hard, it's a great steal, and they seem to be doing well. You don't like the crossbar, Leafy? It's not for everybody, but I will say, man, Kaiser's is probably one of the tops. My favorite right now, and we'll show something here in a little bit, is going to be from QSP. QSP is like a daggone bank vault. It is crazy how strong it is. I really like theirs a lot, but still keeping with the crossbar locks for a minute. Love that sound. The Bulldog, this one coming via the pass around. I really like this one. It reminds me a lot of the Towser K. I always get the S and the K mixed up. And the Roach a little bit, but a little bit smaller than the Towser K and definitely a different blade shape. But what I mean by that, I guess just to clarify, ergonomically, it's very comfortable. I can get all 4 fingers on there. I have space behind the blade's edge, as you can see. It's focusing on my hat. Behind the blade's edge, I'm back far enough back to where I feel secure. And this is really cool. So it has jimping in the choil there. And the reason I like that, it keeps you low so that you're not slipping up. But I also really like it because I am able to grab onto it with my middle finger, and then they have jimping out here on the tip as well. So really well thought out about all the places they put the jimps on here. You got the jimping back here, and then the jimping here as well. So I'll let you guys look at it now that I've talked it up. But all those jimping spots on the blade are really nice. So they got it for indexing, choked up, choked back, and then they have it underneath too. So middle finger and index finger hit on that when you're grabbing onto the knife. And it's very well textured. Really very well textured. I would say not going to immediately be like sawing away at your pocket, going in and out of the pocket, but I think if you wear your favorite jeans all the time and this is like your main carry and you use it and it's in and out a lot, eventually you might start to see a little bit. 100% agree. I 100% agree with that statement. I think Casey's 100% right. Glide lock by far is the most superior. I have found with the clutch locks that because of that geometry, you have this little bit of slop here before it picks up, but when it picks up, it's really solid. Whereas QSP, and I've handled three knives now total with the glide lock on there, and they don't have that at all. It's like suction cup locked up. Oh, where's that going to be at, Betty? I don't know that I've ever heard of that one. Let's see here. Then these are all budget from Kaiser. The Infinity is in this week, and I like all of these a lot. I think they're all under 50, if I remember right. This one, Nitro V G10 blacked out hardware. I think they have multiple. I think they have dual versions of all of them. Nice spear point blade shape. Casey will love that. And very useful. Great flipper and super smooth action. This one feels really smooth compared to the other two, but the detent's not light. You know what I'm saying? It's crispy. I don't know if that's just more broken in than the other two, but I really like that. And the helmet's in. I like this one because it's a great utility blade shape. Unlike the Infinity, I can get all 4 fingers on here. I hang off the Infinity a little bit. And then you get a flipper tab and you get an opening hole. So I like that a lot. Multiple means of deployment, always a little bit better than just a single means. But as long as that one means of deployment is done good, I'm not going to complain, especially if it's a good blade shape at a good price with good materials. Hey, what's going on, Gons? How you doing?
Hello there.
Very nice. All right, last one that is passed around is the Crocodile. And I think it's cool that it's smooth G10, but they finished it to look like alligator or crocodile skin. Nitro V, very thin. This one's the thinnest of all the Kaisers that have come in. I mean, it is ridiculously thin. And it is a laser beam when it goes through and cuts through the material. It is super, super thin, but this one has the best ergos of the 3 that I just showed you for me personally. It's got a little bulbous in the back there, so nice for the pinky and ring finger to grab onto. Very nice jimping right here where the thumb lands. So I do appreciate that as well. And great access to the lock bar on all 3 of these versions. This one's got the most stout detent of the 3 that I just showed you. And again, I think all of these are under 50. And I probably should throw a link in case anybody wants to check those out. I'm so bad about this part. And thank you guys. You guys have been amazing using my links. I can't tell you how grateful I am and how much I appreciate it, because I let those vendors know, because when I ask for stuff, I'm like, by the way, this is the traffic I'm seeing that I'm getting for you. And that's all thanks to you guys. That lets me be able to say that to them, to ask them to send in review samples for me to check out. Grom likes the crocodile. And I think the other version of the mini grouper, I left my mini grouper in the case, but I think the other version of the mini grouper also has that black G10 that looks like alligator skin. It's really cool. Knives, our life is in the house. How you doing, sir?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Oh, did Betty answer what that was? Delaney, what's going on? How you doing?
Hello there.
I am missing a few because I'm chit-chatting, so I apologize. Oh, you know what? It's the end of the month. I think this is my last one of the month. So let's give some away before I run out, because if I don't use them, I lose them. Pons, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it.
Hello there.
All right, let's see. Delaney got a membership. Pons got a membership. Palmer got a membership. Sean got a membership. And Dwayne, who is a mod, got a membership. Nice. Nice, nice. Thank you guys. Welcome and welcome back, depending on if you're returning or if you're new. Appreciate you. All right, that's everything in the pass round. Okay, so Casey was talking about the Glide Lock from QSP. I actually wanted to check out a third option, but a different model, because the first two were the Volt. So I picked up the Ripley, and this one is even stronger than the one on the Volt, if you can believe that. This one is definitely more full-sized. You can see 4 fingers, relaxed, comfortable grip. I got lots left over. Let me show it to you in the other hand so you can see how much hangs out the back. So hangs out the back. Great jimping. 14C28N. This one's a little bit more of a robust blade stock. Trying to get my hat out the way. Slightly more robust. So this one feels like a worker. This one feels like it's going to be more hard use. But when I was cutting with it yesterday, it still felt really slicey. Like, I really did enjoy this a lot. Now, I will say, if you don't get the timing right, it's a lot to overcome that wall that keeps it the wall that helps it have that ramp for that detent. Listen to the sound on this, guys. Pretty cool sounds. Hold on. We got to take a... Thank you so much, Ron, for the donation. I really appreciate that. You are awesome. Thank you, sir. $2 for the super chat. Love what you do for the knife community. Thank you. I'm so glad that you appreciate and enjoy what it is that I'm doing. I think that really is what I love about our little community over here on this channel. You guys are really supportive and engaged. I really try my best to talk to you in the chats. I know sometimes I just acknowledge the chat, but that is because you guys talk to me so much, which I do love. So I try to, if I've talked to you a little bit in a post at some point during the day and or week, I try to make sure that I respond and or talk to you, especially if I'm answering questions and stuff like that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Sean, what's going on? How are you?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week. We're just talking about the new QSP Ripley that came in. Showed off some knives earlier that came in from the pass around group. And look at the static wash. QSP over here trying to give Kaiser a run for the money. There we go. Nice deep polished static washed blade. Looks really good. Look how tacky that edge is. It is literally picking up the skin on my palm. The 14C28N, pretty comparable to what I've seen from everyone else. Takes a great edge. Can't hold it when you're pushing it through stuff like denim and cardboard, meaning the fine edge is a little imperfected, and then just a quick hone and strop and it comes back. But boy, this thing is super sticky right now. But these glide locks, man, doing good, sir. Glad to hear, Sean. That color looks better than the other ones that you've seen. Are you talking about the Ripley? It's just a simple blue jean. I like blues, and I felt like this, this would be one I would enjoy for a little bit while I had it in to check it out. Oh, it's picking up the hat. The hat is the problem. There we go. Now it's focusing. So I really like this one. Riding on bearings, it is very smooth, but man, it is almost too strong, which I'll never complain. I'd rather have it that way than to be spongy and mushy. Like I had one in from Concept recently, and it was bad, y'all. It was bad. It was super mushy. I think I talked about it right before vacation. I got two more that are mine. I'm going to go over the one that disappointed me, I think, a little bit. Lefty said, now, Leafy, did you take a look to see if it had the clutch lock mechanism and to see if anybody softened the springs? I'm just curious because that can make a difference. I'm just curious. Your message went up so fast I couldn't grab it to highlight it. All right, so the one you probably peeked at it there. Sorry, it feels like something kind of bit me back there a little bit. It is the Biosphere. I was really interested in taking a look at this wild thing, and I love the design. I think it's awesome. It is so light. It is so light. It is silly how light this is for the size. But my hand's too big. Look where my finger, when I'm naturally holding it, it literally pushes the meat into the bone on a medium type of grip. Like I'm not gripping it so hard that, well, the knuckles are a little white, but I'm not gripping it super hard. I just have a solid grip on it. And look at what it's doing to the middle finger. You see that it had the white marks there? It legit pushes in there. And as I was playing with it, I was like, well, how did I do this? Oh, I did it like that. If you have say this is your index and middle finger. If you have smaller hands, look, hold on, I'm facing the wrong way. It splits it perfectly. So it's just because my hand is too big, but it is so uncomfortable, guys. The button action is really good. And the flipper action's good. You can use the hole to deploy it, reverse flick it, thumb flick it. Super lightweight. It's got a very, very slicey hollow ground Nitro V blade on it. Very slicey. Clip point. It's wild looking. And I think I'd have liked it if they would have done the same thing that they did on the spine here. If they'd have done that down here and rounded it, I probably would have been okay with it. But as it is, it just is so uncomfortable. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? What did you pick up from John, man? Addicted to Blades? Addicted to Blades? Hey, what's going on, Addicted to Blades? How you doing, sir?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Biophase. Am I saying Biosphere again? Biophase. Thank you. Biophase. I did it in the video too. Like after I'd heard myself do it, I was like, did I just say Biosphere instead of Biophase? Yeah, the Biophase. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I keep doing that. But just, I guess even though I can get 4 fingers on there, I'm landing in a really bad spot. The only way I can hold it is if I push it way up into the knuckles and hold it like this. And even then, it's still catching like on the back part of the middle finger. I really think medium to large hands would do better with this one, but cool sounds. I did spine whack test it. I did the whack, reset the lock, whack, reset the lock, whack. Very solid, very solid. And again, just stupid lightweight. And it was different. That's one of the main reasons that I wanted to take a look at that one. So I'm glad I did. Not no more. Oh, because of the G10 onlays. They did a good job kind of making the G10 look like carbon fiber, though. I don't know if you can tell that, but they patterned it to look like G10, like carbon fiber, in my opinion. Even around the pivot, they patterned it to look like carbon fiber, which I like. So, it's the same old, if you think about it. Liners with a G10 scale, right? Nothing real different there. Hey, Trouble Bunny, how you doing?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. All right, last one that I picked up with me own moolah is the I know I'm gonna mess this up. The Tacticoric. Is that how you say it? Tacticoric. And man, all I can tell you, I'm in love with shredded G10. That is so freaking cool looking. I don't know if it'll come through on camera for you guys. I like the gun stock. I like the accent patterns here with the small speed holes and the 3 slant slices. Got a Nitro V hollow ground clip point blade on there. Still very slicey. This one here, I gotta reach over the camera, over the microphone, is a big boy. So medium hands, this is going to be very large, very, very large. And just, a typical liner lock. I wanted to check out the shredded G10. I loved the idea of this one being large, and it's not coming loose, but the weight of that blade, it's a bit of a guillotine. And the tolerances and everything on it are tight. Very, very tight. I did disassemblies for all of these for the videos already. Cleaned them, loomed them. I wanted to see how hard it would be to take apart. Wait, hold on. No, I haven't taken apart the Ripley yet. I just did the Biophase, right? Is that right? Why am I having such a hard time with the name of that one? The Biophase and the Tacticorics. I'm sure, Grom, if this does well, for the most part, I bet you they do more, especially if people tell them that they like the way that it looks. I think so. Honestly, I thought I wanted the dark mode, but I'm not as big a fan of that. Is that camo carbon on that one? I don't like that one as much. So I'm torn between the 80s over at TPK and the one that they're calling, what is it, the Black Pearl? I've twice now almost told Lefty that I wanted to grab one, but I've held off because I actually went ahead and reached out to TPK to secure an 80s one. My hope is that he'll let me get it so I can do a review on it and push that out before they drop. I'd love to be able to do that. So I think I'm going 80s 1 with Black Pearl being a strong 2 for me. All right, Leafy, we'll be here. Yeah, Jim. If I had to pick, I think I would go shredded G10 before I went with Gmaskus. Gmaskus would be a 2 if done well. But I really just like the way this looks. And then it's like a smooth G10, so I'm glad they did like the gun stock here for a little bit of grip. but it's so cool looking. I wonder what it would look like if they did other colorways. It's almost like a frosted look. It looks like it has really light greens on the bottom with some whites mixed in. Um, in person anyway. I don't know if it comes like that in camera, but nice. Very nice. I love that they mix it up, truth be told. Hey, Justin. I don't know how much you caught of me talking about the biophase, but it did not work out for me. I had really high hopes. I thought it was unique and cool. I wanted to check it out. And when it got here and I got it in hand, I was sorely disappointed that it was too small for me. 80s. Are you an 80s baby, Stacy? I have a whole channel on my Amazon Music, just 80s. Don't judge me. Have all the tall boy versions been posted somewhere? El Cap, you can see them. I think Lefty has a video where he showed them all off. And I believe he also posted a short on his Instagram. And if you want, let's go take a look together and see if we can find that, because I might be able to find that. Let's see. Oh, there it is right there. I have no idea where I picked that background from either. Search Devo. Was it on Devos? All right. So there's a couple of versions here. I think this is all of them. Is it all of them? Which one's missing, guys? We got the purple that they're selling, the black pearl that they're selling, White Mountain Knives, titanium exclusive, the dark mode, the TPK exclusive. He did the dark mode twice. What's missing here? Brian said, why not get both? I try not to do that because I gotta really try to use the funds towards other content, and getting two of the same knife limits me a little bit. It's been tough. He's tempted me on more than one occasion. Devo has. Colin and Lefty. Did Stacy answer? Ah, 76. Grom said all 80s all the time. I think you've said that before. Yeah, no problem, man. If you want me to play these, just let me know. I don't think they're very long. I'll play them. What the heck? Let's see. This one's I don't think there's any. Yeah, the audio's turned off. So this one I know is the White Mountain Knives exclusive, and I believe, and you can keep me honest here, guys, I believe this is the only one in titanium. That's all right, Big Hams. Have a good one, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't you worry. Hey, Joe, how's it going? The Lush, baby. The next one is the dark mode, and I just don't love that fat carbon. It looks good, but I think the problem is I see the 80s one and I see the black pearl, and for me those two stand out a little bit more for me. So I really like the two of those. And then here is another one of the dark mode. Yeah, the dark mode. There's the black pearl. That one, man, I gotta stop looking at it. I cannot buy two of. I can't buy two of these. If you're gonna buy these, JD10 for the 80s, JD for EDC, everywhere else that you're going, 10% off. Rockwall is 60 to 62. I think I said 60 to 60, 61 to 62 earlier when Cole asked. Yeah. All right. Let's see the one. There's the 80s, and I think this is after he threw some wicked wax on it to make it shine in the sun. I'm really excited to check it out. And maybe if Austin lets me get that one, I'll spend some time with it, and maybe that'll kind of help me decide. But it'll match my Lush at the very worst, right? Best case scenario. Um, I end up with the Pearl. The only thing is the Lush and the Tall Boy have the same blade shape. Usually when I try to pair things together, I try not to do the same blade shape, but it doesn't always work out that way. So there's the dark mode again, and then we're back to the Lush. So I feel like there's something missing, but I'm not sure where. I lost the chat. I keep this one up here because it's actually easier to keep track of. Did I miss any? Cat says likes the plain tie White Mountain Knives version. Jim says Black Pearl matches his nip, his OG nip. I keep forgetting the nip light is out there. Major says also Black Pearl over 80s. Yeah, you gotta really love the color. My wife has told me anytime that I've gotten 80s, the Gecko, what was the other one she didn't like? She said they were ugly. Though, she didn't hold it back. She let me know. She showed me her true feelings. She said, that's ugly. Maybe I should go with the Black Pearl. My wife will probably going to give me a hard time when she sees that one. Ron, I have all the Devo knives. I have to get these for my collection. They are sweet. Use your boy's discount code JD for EDC if you're getting the 80s JD10. Kathleen, the Tall Boy looks amazing. Probably too big for me, but I'm sure it will sell fast. Yeah, it's supposed to be, 3.5-inch blade? So they normally do 3.3, so slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. But they are dropping the Growler Mini. I think that would be right up your alley. Oh, it does. What is up? Is this Austin? TPK in the chat tonight. How you doing? We just actually talked about, we were talking, obviously you heard us talking about the Tall Boy. Has a belly to it. Brian also saying the Black Pearl over the 80s. I don't know, man. It's something about that 80s. I just really like it, even though my wife is not a fan. Yeah, they definitely did a good job making sure that they add a little bit more color in there. I think it really makes a huge difference. I don't know how much more, maybe it was 20%. Somebody said it at one point in time, and I just really can't remember. And actually, I was just about to, because the pictures that Austin took here are really good. Let me share my screen again. My microphone's in my way. Did I move my PC over too far? There we go. Now I can see a little bit. The pictures he took, at least of this one, I don't know that he did. Yeah, not available yet. He just did one of these. Look at the green. The green's just really popping on this one. And I'm so glad that he spaced out the radial patterns the way that he did. I think that looks good. I like the slight variations. And you see some blues in there. You guys know I love me some blue. Did I not hit the... Oh, there we go. The next. There we go. Yeah, that's just that's a sweet looking knife. So it has a slight curve to it, you said, Austin? Justin said, is there an Ultim one? I have not seen it. If there's one, it's a surprise. I need some water, guys. Oops. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I got my first pair of Hey Dudes. So we were out checking out some of the local shops, and one of them carried Hey Dudes, and I'd seen them before. I never really tried it myself, so I wanted to try a pair on. They didn't have the ones I wanted in my size, but they had my size in another colorway that I really didn't like. So I tried them on there, and super light, super comfortable. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and get them. Plus the wife approved, which always helps your case in my instance. So I went ahead and ordered online. I'm glad I did because they had like 15% off your first order. So I got them, I think they were like mid to upper 60s at the store, and it was like low to mid 50s after the discount for my first pair. So I'm trying them out this week, wearing them around. It's taking a little getting used to because I typically wear shoes with socks, but it is a little different not to wear the socks. And then I picked up, I saw somebody sent me an article. People are always looking out for me. Somebody sent me an article about my Arctic. Um, I'm gonna go back to the chat too, so I don't miss it. It helps that I can look up and talk to you guys. That the Arctic used nickel. So I found this brand. Let's see if it'll show it to you. Ocean Bottle. They're not cheap if you want the 32 ounce like I got, but these are recycled plastic. The money from the proceeds they use towards cleaning up the ocean. I like that cause. No mercury, lead, or nickel coating on here. Double insulated, vacuum sealed. So really trying to, watch what I put in my body, especially the older that I get. And it's never too early to start that. Actually, my kids feed off of that, and sometimes they come to me with stuff. So I appreciate that. But I really like that one. And then Owala, I think, is the other one that I picked up. That one's supposed to be here Saturday. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate you, sir. Such a gentleman and a scholar. Where did it go? I lost my fucking Ron always looking out for me in the likes, which helps the algorithm, so I appreciate it. The likes and the links, guys, those are the way to keep me going. Keep me going. Not enough funds, Justin. Not enough funds. I actually just earlier went through, what is that? 5, 6 knives that I'm going to be selling to recoup some funds because I need some funds back for stuff that I've purchased, and then I need more funds for a couple of things that I want to pick up next month, which is 2 days away. Is it 2 days away? How many days away is it? No, today's 29th. 3 days away. Wow. That is just absolutely bananas. Bananas. And also, Justin and Addicted to Blades have a channel, guys. I don't know if everyone in the chat realizes that. Check out the channels, and if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe. I always forget to mention that when I see that, guys. I apologize. Flannel Brian. Man, this one's good. Woo! That is bananas. I keep checking to see. Okay, yeah, the pivot has backed out a little bit. I was like, man, didn't quite feel that light before the disassembly and maintenance. Oh yeah, it had backed way out. Let me I was like, man, where did I get the Ocean Bottle? I actually just picked it up off of Amazon, but I believe they have their own website, if I recall. I just did the Amazon because I have Prime, and I was able to get it pretty quickly. Oh, that's too tight, I think. Yeah, it doesn't want to drop now. Dang, I didn't think I went that far with it. All right, let's try it now. I need another flat, plain scale titanium banter to get custom milled. Huh? Like a bin banters? Like a wee banter? I say that so surprised. You just don't seem like a banter. Oh, banger. I see it. A banter? What? What? I mean, oh, it's not flat scale. Never mind. I mean, this one's already milled in speed hold. At least it's flat scaled. I don't have too many up here that are flat scaled going out, brother. What are you thinking about? I know you're probably thinking of something like way bougier than what I'm offering. Dwayne, what's going on, my friend? How you doing?
Hello there.
Took me a minute to find the button. All right, Stacy, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good evening and a good weekend. I'm sure I'll see you in the chat and other lives too. I'm gonna try to hang out with Lefty a little bit later. Major Pal's going for the barley. You didn't pick it up on the pre-order? I think it was a little bit cheaper on the pre-order. I think it's still a little tight. No, it's starting to fall. Yeah, see, it was a little bit more controlled. I think I had it too low. Oh, what? New member. Appreciate you, Bo. Coming in here supporting. All right, so let me talk a little bit about, I talked a little bit about vacation. I'm going to talk a little bit about plans for 7,000. I don't even know where I'm at, what I'm at. I think we're getting real close to 7,000, guys. So I think I'm going to do a 3 prize pack. I'm going to do 2 for general purpose giveaway or general giveaway entries. The main one is going to be if you've made the comment on videos over the last 30 days, I'm going to pick it at random and pick a winner at random from one of those comments that were placed on the videos that I upload daily. And then we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how that goes. If the feedback is negative about that, if it's too much for people to keep up with it, doing it that way, then I'll switch it up. But I thought it'd be fun to at least do one where I may give someone better odds of winning who, you know, just regularly talks with me, I guess. And then, so that'll be the 3 main prize packs. And then also for the members only, I'm going to do them. So it'll be 4, but only 3 will be for everybody, right? The opportunity for everybody to hit it. Then the other one will be, you know, that a gift to a member specific. So for the 4th one, it'll be that'll go to the member specific. And also I thought about this because sometimes what I think is really good need something else. You guys throw some suggestions to Jay Dizzle that he can do. Oops. Sorry, Brian. I was trying to click off of it. I was thinking because what I think, there is something on my glasses. Let me clean these while we're talking. I got stuff sitting over here blocking my path too. Okay, so let me finish my thought. I was thinking what I think is a great grand prize might not be what someone else really wants. So what I was thinking about is doing the 3 prize packs and then letting the person who made the comment on the video pick which one of the 3 they're going to get. And then the second person that I draw from the entry video can pick from the remaining 2. And then whatever third item is left would just go to the third person that I picked. And then the members only giveaway prize would be for the members only. So thoughts on doing it like that? Because obviously the first person that gets their name drawn gets to choose from 3, which I think could be pretty exciting. Yeah, that cleaned it up nicely. Got my Star Wars Mighty Hank here. All right, Ron, thank you, sir. I appreciate you hanging out, and have a good evening. And I will definitely catch you on the next live or in the chats. I try to go social support for people, but you know, sometimes I can't get to all of them. Like today, I was just listening to Cole rant and go on and on. I couldn't really talk too much because I was working, and Big Ham said, lied back for a few. Well, we're glad to have you, sir. Oh, you know what? Should I put it up as a poll? And I can do it on the All right. We'll add a choice for the 7K giveaway. Which do you prefer? One. Oh, that's too long. Pick? Okay. They win the prize drawn. So hopefully this makes sense. All right, so we'll start that poll. What I'm saying here is all right, for example, I'm going to use Big Hams. Let's say I'm doing the drawing. Let's say Big Hams is the first name I drew. Let him pick from the 3 that are dedicated to non-members. And then let's say I pick Dwayne second. Dwayne gets to pick from the remaining 2 prizes, or do I draw for the prize and the winner gets that prize? Does that make sense? I think it'd be more fun. Cole has a live that spans the entire day. It's definitely a long lunch. I think he starts at around 11 and finishes at 3 or 12 to 3 or something like that. I think he does the same thing on Sunday too. He's got like a 3 or 4 hour live that he does 2 days a week. That's a lot of time to sit down. You know what I'm saying? That's something someone that doesn't have any other responsibilities as far as a job goes can do. That sounded kind of crappy. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying he obviously has the capacity. I guess that's what I should have said when I chose my words there. Um, so it looks like y'all are saying let each person pick. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Major Pal says draw the member first and let them pick. So you think, oh, that's the wrong. I just tried to click on you, Major Pal, in the chat in the YouTube studio. It's been a long week, man. So are you maybe I'm misunderstanding. Pick the member first, let them pick from the 4 first, then the next prize person drawn picks from the remaining 3, and so on and so forth. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Not at all. Because you never know. Like, I never know what somebody really would be more into than the other. I buy these assuming, like, I would be excited about this, but to your point, could be. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, Hams. I was thinking that they may already own it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They may already have that exact version and they're just getting a duplicate and that's not as exciting. And there may be something else in one of the other packs that they would prefer to have, that they would prefer to pick up since they're not having to pay for it. If whoever you draw happens to be a member, give them the choice. Oh, okay, you're saying just pick the name, and if they happen to be a member, they get a choice of whatever prize pack is there. But you're saying I should draw, like, let's say this was the grand prize, which is not, don't worry. This was grand prize. I'm going to draw for this, and I pick you, Major, because you're a member, and the other 2 prizes are the Biosphere and what is it called? The Ripley? The Ripley. And because I drew for this, but you're a member, I let you just go ahead and pick between the 3, right? Do I understand what you're saying? I hope I understand what you're saying. Right. You're right. That's what I was saying, Hams. Could be something I picked that's nice, but they're not into it, right? They already have it, or they're already into it, or they aren't into it. But I think I understand what Pal's saying, right? Did I say it right? I just hit the bottom of my little air guard or whatever you call this thing. the mic guard from me making it sound like I'm popping. Major said, yeah, I think that could be a fun little member perk to have a say in their prize. Kind of cool. Just not. No, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. I just wanted to make sure I understood, like, what we were talking about. But you're saying, so still do the members only giveaway to a member, but when I get to the 3 prize packs that are for everyone, if the member gets their name drawn first and I'm drawing for number 1, let them choose between the 3, right? And still do the members only giveaway that only members can win, right? Because then, and I don't tell members if they won the members only that they're ineligible to win the rest of the night. You're eligible, right? This is additional. The members only is my way of thanking you for being a member and having a drawing and giving someone a chance to win something. But you also are always eligible for general subscriber giveaway, right? I think we're on the same page, right, with that. Oh, I think you already said yeah. Just looked down and saw it pop up. Uh, Say that again. Hold on, I read that. What I do like to see is there is more likes than actual people in here. That means at least people drop into support. Yep, 100%. I know people, flow in and out, and I appreciate that they come to hang out and flow in and out. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to order my dinner. It's gonna be late soon. I think my wife texted me too. Let me make sure. No, I don't know what I saw. It wasn't my wife though. So I'm just gonna order something while we chit chat. Jason says members should be able to pick from all 4 prizes. So, and maybe Major, you can help me here with what I was thinking, what was being said. So, members would be the only ones eligible to win the member only prize pack. But in the general subscriber giveaway, if a member is selected, they can choose which prize they want. So, Jason, are you saying that? Because I would do the member. Well, how would I do that? I guess I would have to. I usually like to lead with the members only giveaway. I would have to do the members only giveaway last and let them choose from the 4 prize packs, and then if whatever's left would be the members giveaway. I'm trying to think through it with me. Help me out here. Right, exactly. Yes, you think that's a cool idea. What Jason's saying. And if I did this live, I would actually just tell my wife like, "Hey, I need like I don't know what would work better. Like I know I can't do Friday because Fridays the big dogs are out. Maybe like a Saturday afternoon or something like that, so that I think people would be able to at least pop in on a weekend. Okay, so continue to do the members drawing first and let them choose from the 4. Right. Okay. I'm on the same page. And this is why I like to talk to you all, right? Because I want it to be exciting. And I can see that, right? You get to pick from 4 prize packs. Man, I'm gonna have to really make sure that they're all tempting. One of them's not gonna be. I'm sorry, because I already have it and you already saw it. But what do y'all think? Like Saturday afternoon, my time would be it'd be like 11 Eastern, and I could run it till 1, something like that on a Saturday. Might be easier for folks to come see. Yeah, yeah, I got it now. I got it now. Yep. I'm on the same page. I'm right there with y'all now, I promise. Oh, okay. So don't pull don't pick from the members first and let them choose from all four. Maybe. Oh, that's a interesting idea. So just show the knives, but not everything else, and then add them in depending on who wins what. Well, that would be really subjective. That sounded bad coming out of my mouth. I don't. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Let me read that again. Since I'm sure it had more than regular giveaway packs. Okay. Set the I think I know what you're saying. So if I had picked like all right, so I had this knife and then maybe a pry bar and a flashlight with it to make it the biggest prize pack. Set the pry bar and the flashlight aside. Just let them pick from the knives, and then whatever I have allocated for the members giveaway and for the grand prize winner, um, that's when I would add in the flashlight and the pry bar back in. I think that's what you're saying. It's a little hard on my end. It's not. It's easier when you can talk to someone, even though I'm not a member. I feel as though they should get first dibs. Sounds good. If you do it during a live, they have to be present in order to have a choice, right? Then there's no chance that there's a logistics issue. Yeah, obviously they would have to be here in order to choose. Otherwise, they're just, for the general one, uh, that's why I think like the members, they would have to be present too, right? In order to pick. I don't exclude members if they can't make it, right? You see what I'm saying? So that is one of my own rules that I won't break here. If you're a member and you enter into the video and I say this is the one for the members, but you can choose if you come to the live, that member is going to win the member prize pack if they don't show. If they can't come. Don't show makes it sound worse. If they can't be there at the live, and let's say that I had the Ripley as the dedicated prize for them as a member, that would be theirs, right? So how would I go around that? Would I just draw from the people that showed up live first and let them choose, and then what's left at the end is the members only? Because I try to do something that is, you know what I'm saying, like isn't super cheap. But I think maybe that's what Jay Dizzle was saying, is whatever you had as an add-on to that prize, added on to what goes to the members. Oops. Jay's got the solution for everybody. Oh yeah. Okay, so if you do members first and they're present, they can pick from all four. And then members get the choice of what's left. But if I'm drawing for a said prize and they're not a member, that's the one that they're getting. So that's what Major is saying. Right. Well, I'm trying to get some feedback. Obviously, I have to get to a certain point where I decide what I'm going to do, but I like the input, right? The input helps me think about the process. No, there's no bad ideas, Jason. I love to hear input, man. Like input might help me get to somewhere that's somewhere in between. But I liked the idea of potentially allowing for people to pick. But I loved that my members are saying, And that's what I want to hear from my members, right? Y'all are giving an extra layer of support to me in the channel. So I like that idea of Jim coming in strong with 10 memberships. Jim, you are too kind, sir. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jim. And all you guys, please make sure you thank Jim for that. Very kind of him, especially because we're getting so close to 7,000. That means that you all should be around for sure. I hope we do it in the next 30 days. I think I might cry if we don't. But that'll make sure that you guys get that chance. So I like the fact that y'all are saying members, if present, in order to win, because that's usually my rule, right? Got to be present to win from the general. If I'm drawing for the general first, the member gets to choose from what the general is. But if I lead with the members only, the member would get the opportunity to pick from any of the 4 main prizes. And I like Jay Dizzle's suggestion of like just whatever is an add-on that you were putting into the prize pack, whatever you had set aside for the members versus prize 1, 2, and 3 for general. That would be what you would do. So if I had 1, 2, and 3 in my mind, and let's say member comes in and wins, and they're like, I want 2, then whatever I had set aside for 1, I would. Alexa, stop. I would then. I lost my train of thought. Daggone it. I would then put all of that together with the main prize that they pick. So it's a good angle. I'm willing to try it. Like I'm willing to try it, and if it's just too much work on my end, then it's gonna be a no-go. So I'm definitely down for that. I say we do it. I say we give it a try. I'm gonna have to go write this down though. Oh man, I forgot to order my food. I think we can do that for sure. And which one is attached to my Amazon Prime? One of these gives me free. Yeah, not now. Yeah. Let's do this guy. Yep, this is the one. And this. And order. Yeah, I think that would work. I like that idea. I appreciate you guys entertaining, the idea of mixing it up a little bit. I think it'll be a lot of fun to do it that way. Let's do that. And check out. Sorry, I know this is highly entertaining, right? To sit here and watch me. Okay, I just want to make sure that I put that in right. And double click. That way it'll be here roughly after we wrap up. I didn't get ahead as much as I wanted to on videos, which is why I didn't do any like early stuff. I actually was trying to, at certain points in time, work on some edits while I was on vacation, like in the evening when I was sitting down, to get them up. So like right now, I think I'm only through like the 5th or the 6th, and I need to really tonight edit some videos before I hang out at Lefty's. So I'm hoping to get at least 2 more done tonight to get ahead a little bit. So it may be either tonight or it may be tomorrow, but I will make a post. Well, the post won't take long. I'll get the pictures of the knives that I'm trying to sell to move along, and I'll try to get it tonight, and then I'll let the members look at it first at a very good price. But then Friday afternoon, I may adjust the price up slightly and make it to the subscribers. So I always try to do a little bit less, a few bucks less for subscribers first to give them the first dibs as a thank you. And then I try quickly after to push it out there. So I got like a range of stuff that's going to be going out too. So I think there might be something for everybody that could potentially be interested in some stuff. But no, I appreciate you guys for sure giving input. I already ordered Jersey Mike's, Jim. I do Jersey Mike on Thursday nights because it helps me so I don't have to stop, go downstairs, and start to make stuff. But normally I do like grilled chicken, grilled steak, burgers, no buns. I'll eat eggs a lot. Eggs. So basically on the carnivore, and carnivores help me lose like 25 pounds. And then I supplement in, other nutrients that I need as well. Pons, thank you for the donation, man. You guys are so cool to me. I appreciate the support. You guys just absolutely blow me away, and that is hilarious. I wish I would have seen that before I put the audio into Jersey Mike's, because I think there is like a comment section, and I would have just put extra guac and queso. And my wife and I went to Mexican last night. We went to Mexican last night because she's such a sweetheart. So story time, I guess. We took her car this year for the vacation and left mine in the garage. And when I came back, on the garage floor, there was like just a very small pool that was very thin. It was almost transparent. It looked like it was just wet of oil that had fell there. And usually when I change my oil, I do a really good job, make sure I clean everything up. So I was worried maybe the oil pan gasket, because I got like 110,000 on my car, and I took it over to the mechanic, and she obviously followed me up there to drop it off. And we came home because she wanted to do our evening walk. So the next day they called me and they were like, we've cleaned it. We had it running in the, outside the shop for a little while, pulled it back in. We're not seeing anything. So I was like, well, I'll drive it for a little while and keep an eye on it and see if it leaks. So she took me back up there. We picked up the car. And on the way back, I was like, let me take you to dinner. I was like, how do you feel about Mexican? Because I know she loves Mexican. So we went and had Mexican, got some tacos, some rice, and everything. But anyway, it's funny that you said that because yesterday we went out to Mexican for dinner. Too many carbs from beer. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, I'm a big dog as well. Nah, I don't know that I'm a big dog. They're bigger dogs. I think I'm a big dog in real life, but I think channel wise, I'm still small potatoes for sure. What is Metal Complex now at like 600, 700,000 subscribers? Can't even keep up with how fast he's changing now. And Bees, what is he at? 100 now? He's got to be close to 100, if not over. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's my goal. So my son had his car that he finished high school with and went to college with, and I think the key fob security chip went bad or something like that. We are having some issues with it, and it needed other stuff. So he was just like, "I'm just going to get a new car." He's like, "I'm into my career job. I need something reliable." So he got a new vehicle. So then I was changing the oil in my wife's car, and every time I changed the oil in her car, I let her know, I'm like, you're half quart, half quart. Every 5,000 miles, half quart is perfectly normal, right? That's normal burn for that many miles on like 0W20, 5W30, whatever. That's normal for a car with high mileage. So this time I took it out and I was like, whoa, it's a quart and a half low. That's a big difference from a half to a quart and a half. Like that's a big difference. And a quart is more like this, and then a half's like that. But anyway, I was like, that's a little concerning. We should probably take it up there. I was like, it's really concerning because I don't see it on the floor. That's what really had me worried. I checked the coolant. I didn't see it in there. I didn't see any coolant in the oil, so I know what in the head. Well, I think it wasn't the head. I don't know how their transmissions are set up. Maybe it was the real main seal. Anyway, long story short, they're running a promotion on new vehicles with low APR. She had already been saving because she was worried about, she was at 150. She was like, yeah, if I get close to two, if there's any major repair, I'm just going to, trade it in. So she's like, I think I'm just going to trade it in. I was like, that's fine. So she traded it in. Um, she was like, well, you're next for a new car. I was like, I hope it ain't for like another 5 years because I'm really loving not having a car payment. So I'm really hoping no car payment. I do whatever I can. myself, and then I take it to a shop if it needs to be on a lift or anything like that. Like I think I just got the wheel bearings in the back replaced because they were making a little noise. I'm definitely trying to keep her going. Well, Jay Dizzle, I feel special, man. I'm glad, but also you're my brother, and if you don't, I'm gonna come down there and kick your butt. I need my brother to support me. You got to be out here representing. What? You have almost 400,000 miles on your Dakota? That is crazy, and that is awesome. Original engine and transmission. Did you see the Toyota Tundra that has, I think it's 2 million miles on it? It's not the newest body style, but it's a fairly newer body style. I want to say it's like a 2019 or 2017 or something like that. And he drives for his job all over the country. Um, he said it's the original engine with 2 million miles, but the transmission he had to have it replaced at 1 million miles or something like that.
Sorry, bro.
Only 120,000. That's good, right? You don't want to have a bunch of miles on it. Yeah, my parents were really fortunate. Both of them were in a position where they had company vehicles part of their salary, so their vehicles have really low miles. Josh said, miles reduce the number. Tell that to the car. Tell that to the car, man. I'm trying to tell my car, take good care of me. I'll take care of you. I think when I hit 100,000, I don't have the bleed kit anymore for the brake, so I took it in and got the brake fluid done. And I was like, while you're in there, because my mechanic is very reasonable, especially if you pay cash. And power steering fluid, brake fluid, power steering fluid, changed out the transmission fluid. I had already done the coolant. So, 100,000. Oh, and I did the plugs. Did the plug. I actually had him do the plugs. I got a Forester. If you guys are mechanical, if you know what a boxer motor is, the it lays flat, two cylinders go in either direction, and the spark plugs are on the ends, so they're right next to the tire well. And I do have the angled for the socket, the angle adapter to get in there, but you have to take out too much on the driver's side to get to it. So I was like, I already have it there for everything else. So I had him do the plugs, which is it sounds super lazy, especially if you have, spark plugs on the top that are very easy to get to on a 4 or even a 6 cylinder. But, I was just like, it was a couple $100. I didn't have to deal with it. So I just let him do it. Actually going to the dealership tomorrow to look at a couple of Yukons. They have a few years newer than mine. Nice. Car shopping can be fun. If you got to finance, that can be a little boring. Jason said, hoping for 20 more years. Knock on wood for you, brother. I hope you do too. I totally get that. Josh's F-150 has 270,000 miles. That is awesome. You guys really got some broken in rides. It gives me hope. All right, I gotta head out. All right, Major Pal, thanks for hanging out and thanks for participating, man, in the discussion about what we're gonna do for 7,000. It gave me a lot to think about, and it's got me even more amped up to do it. So I'm real excited for that. Tundra has 115,000, drives like new. Yeah, it's just broken in, man. Just broken in. Josh, I do all my maintenance and repairs. I used to, man. I used to do it all. Seriously, I had a 2002 Subaru WRX modded. I did all the mods, did all the maintenance. The only thing I couldn't do when I had the transmission built, I had never done that before, and I certainly didn't want to mess it up because it was actually my main ride. So I took it up to DC. There was a guy up there that did the straight cut gears for first and second, which if you've ever heard a straight cut geared car, sounds like it's in reverse in first and second gear, but louder because the gears are bigger. So that was cool. I loved that, but nobody else that like that. So I did have to get that done, but I I wouldn't buy a staged clutch kit for that because I had heard that the axles could go. You could potentially break the axles, and I really wasn't trying to spend money to upgrade the axles because it was just right on the border of being a lot of power for a street car. So I would replace the stock, the OE clutch every year. You know, that much power on it, about 12 to 14 months it'd wear out. I got to the point where I could do it on jack stands and like pull the whole transmission out, drive shaft, axles, everything off the transmission, and drop it inside of 2 hours. Like my friend and I, he had a car too, and whenever he replaced his, he would put a stage clutch kit on there, and it was he was always nervous about breaking something. So hey, car salesman, it's all lies. I will say, Jerry was very nice to my wife. Um, she was torn between two colors. And when he went in, someone else had come in and was asking about the availability. So when he was going to grab a key to show us one, he grabbed the other one and came out. And was like, "Look, they're up there asking. Just pick one really quick. Look inside. Tell me which one you want to take for the drive. I got to give the other key back." And then he was just going to let us go by ourselves. But my wife was like, "Well, actually, I have questions." And she was like, I prefer if you rode with us." So he just kind of hung out, showed her a few things because the technology from a 2011 to a 2024 is a big jump for her. So he was really nice. And also, uh, I have I have a half brother that's in car sales in Florida. He's a good dude. He hates the game though. Like he loves parts of it, but he's like, I feel kind of slimy sometimes. So I'm sure that's what you're saying. But I hope so, man. I try to take good care of it. I try my best. But sometimes you get bad luck of the draw too. But I really am hoping to last a long time. I'm gonna keep a real close eye on this leak. If it start leaks to leak again, I'll put it up on the stands. I hate to at my age climb under the car, but I'll put it up on the stands and go under there and see if I can find it for them because they just cleaned it off and let it run, and then look to see if they saw any oil. And you may or may not, depending on how bad the leak is, see it that way. So Jason's dipping out. All right, Jason, have a good one. She picked up. She had a RAV4. She loved her car, so she got another one. She got another RAV4, which is ironic because my son picked up a Toyota Corolla. My oldest son bought a used, like 5 years ago, bought a used RAV4. So we got three Toyotas in the house. But my son also before had like a 2009 Scion TC, which has the Corolla motor in it and almost made it to 200,000 miles. And really, it was just because the security chip went bad, which is why it wasn't starting. And then it needed wheel bearings, and he was just like, I don't want to put all this into it. So we've had a lot of Toyotas in here. I've owned a lot of Subarus. I've had three. Wait, the Blue Forester, the Blue and Silver Forester, the Silver Forester, the Silver Forester, and the WRX. So five. Five. I've had five Subarus. And only one of them I ever had problems with the head gasket, and that was the really, really old one. So, yeah, I mean, it's super fancy, and I really like this generation is the best looking RAV4 in my opinion. I really like the way it looks. It looks a little bit like the 4Runner a little. So I really enjoyed it. It's been really nice. She's got that new car smell. I am a little jealous of that, but I'm happy for sure, because she doesn't have that stress. Also, too, like her old RAV4, she was averaging like 23 miles to the gallon, which I thought was a little low because it was supposed to be 27 highway, I think 21 city, so maybe 23 wasn't bad. But anyway, she's gone all the way up to like 30.8, 30.6, like she's almost at 31, so she's getting far better gas mileage. But the con is she's got a little car payment right now, so she doesn't want that, so I do feel bad for her for that. But we'll pay it off quick and then she'll be back out of it again, so she'll have something newer with lower mileage for sure, for sure. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I think I saw something about my food maybe being on the way. Yeah, he's on the way. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to clean up all my stuff and go down, eat my sub, and try to edit a couple more videos. And if anybody's hanging out with Lefty later, I'll try to chat with you in his live stream chat. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for talking about, what we can do about the prize pack and everything. I appreciate everybody's input. I really value it, especially when you're a member, like a channel member. I wanted to bounce that off you and see what you guys thought. So I think it's cool that you were into it. Anyway, have a good evening. Wait, somebody said something about 2017. My wife just got a brand new Cherokee, sold her 2017 Grand Cherokee. Got it. Nice. Does she like it? I'll hang out for a second to get an answer from Dizzle. She like that new Grand Cherokee? Those are the big ones, right? Yeah, good night, everybody that's leaving. I know I was wrapping up, and then I saw Jay Dizzle talk about his wife picked up a new Grand Cherokee. And congrats on the purchase. That's nice. Those are nice. He may have left when I was wrapping up, so yeah, definitely. Thank you everybody who for the donations, for the memberships, again for using the links and liking the video. I appreciate it. And there he is. Yes, she does. Cool, man. All right. Have a great evening. I'm gonna go stuff my face with a little bit of food and work on some videos. I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a wonderful weekend. And Jay Dizzle, enjoy that long weekend, man. You definitely deserve it, brother. I'll catch you all next time.